Eu jogava Call of Duty.
Então, a gente pode fazer a braba, a gente pode fazer.
Eu jogava Call of Duty.
Então, a gente pode fazer a braba, a gente pode fazer.
Eu jogava Call of Duty.
Então, a gente pode fazer a braba, a gente pode fazer.
Eu jogava Call of Duty.
Good evening, everyone. This is Epifern here. I'd like to just start by saying that I already made a very big mistake because I spent at least 5 minutes trying to get into this room when I could have checked that 4 people that I have added were also in the room. I was trying to add the other person. Anyway, welcome to the day 4 of In a Seashell Splat Zones. I hope you're doing alright today. This tournament is a Brazil exclusive in Splat Zones only, and we'll be starting with Schalendorf, one of the first maps and first maps ever added to the game. Okay, we're starting off Conviteros Cebola versus Bootleg Team. I'm already seeing that compared to last week, we're not seeing a pro from Bootleg, but we do see a lot of games from Conviteros, and it's already interesting to see 2 down in 1 goal from Conviteros Cebola. It's a very interesting pick on the right side, but it's not going to be enough to push Bootleg away from the zone. The amount of pressure that the head can be higher. Already coming with first light from Bootleg. This seems to be a very tight position for Conviteros. They seem to be able to coordinate now the first special zone. That's how goes in. Gets cancelled by the CDS. Here comes the bucket behind the dynamo, but it goes down to the play. Ball manages to almost neutralize the zone. That was being the pressure by the shooter. They were able to get it very straight on the Bootleg. Into the zone still. Another ball from the heavy. Push is unable to do the flash down. The bucket also goes down, and it's first victory for Bootleg. Okay, I have the challenge link now available at my face, so I can easily relax and just watch the matches. We're gonna go for game number 2 right now. Game number 2 is gonna be on Camp Triggerfish. Interesting enough, this is a double zones map, and technically they are close together, but in reality they are very far away from each other. Usually one recommendation I could give to any person playing on this map, even in solo queue is valid, is always trying to divide your team into 2 teams, 2 go into the right zone and 2 go into the left. It is preferably that the longest range goes for the wall, given that you can easily hit both zones at the same time, while the person on the elbow on the right side, again perspective of your own spawn, has the short range or middle range. Doesn't need to be the 2 slayers, but one of them needs to be the one with the most fire rate and most aggression. Now I'm sensing that even the previous count from the potatoes, they have the they're going to charge it right now. Okay, that's a very good choice right now. I see we're also not getting a heavy, sorry, not a dynamo king. I think the dynamo we're seeing now is a great dynamo, which is a little bit odd. Ready to see the division that I mentioned from Bootleg, and now we see 3 people going on the right side of their own zone and 1 going to the left. It's a nice attempt to get the dynamo on the charger, but it was a close call. He couldn't actually get flat over the heavy. Bootleg has control of both zones right now. The shooter ends up is now sharking underneath the zone, trying to get any hits from people that are trying to drop in on the zone or maybe from the ramp. Comes the splash, double splash down, trying to get the zone. Very aggressive, but it's not gonna be enough. The CDS and the ends up were still doing a lot of pressure over the enemy's zone, and it was just not enough to take them down. Here's the thing. The ray from the dynamo was pretty interesting, given that usually when people are trying to come back to zone, they try to climb both the walls and the ramp on their side. So putting up the amount of pressure that we just saw a little earlier was pretty well played. Now the bucket here is being crucial since it's the one of the CDS away from the charger. But the charger couldn't get the picks away from the other side of the map, and it goes down as well to another ball. Another pick in the back. 18 points remaining for the match. The big amount of the charger. The heavy is doing a lot of pressure with the dynamo, and it's 3-2-1 at the end of the second match. I also like any appreciation on my settings for the volume. I have just a few hours ago changed the volume for the in-game audio. If that is like too high or too low compared to my voice, or my voice is too high, please inform me about that. It seems that something that commentators is doing, especially when trying to take back the zone, they were performing the splashdown to get the zone back, but then they were not going for the splat kill per se. So when performing the splashdown, they managed to neutralize it, but unfortunately not give the penalty because you need to get both zones in this case. And basically they jump inside Bootleg's pressure with the CDS on the elbow, and I believe the ends up on the ramp. And because of the amount of range the CDS has over both of the weapons, the bucket, the sploosh, the clap post, you can easily just camp smoothly on the left side, and no one took care of going on the right side trying to flank the charge, the heavy or the dynamo. That's a bit of advice for commentators. Now with 3 splashdowns on commentator's side with... Sorry Lina, I lost the pick away from the here. We're still trying to see the same strategy being better executed. You can see that both speakers have just enough turf, but the thing is that what happens with the splashdown jump, we know about that. The thing is that they are expecting this splashdown jump to happen. Even if you manage to get close to the zone, there's 2 things that are gonna happen that will let you do. They're either gonna aim off because of the dynamo, the NZF, and the CDS, or they're just gonna dodge back. At this point right now, I would not use the word fleeting. I would say that there's barely any coordination. I just see one curling at a time going to the zone, trying to get a cap. But unfortunately, it might be not enough time for the frames to perform the splashdown, and it's gonna be game for Bootleg team with a 3-0. With that out of the way, we have the results also for another match, which was Grisco Squad versus Splat Squad, also ending in a 3-0. The difference between this day of the tournament and the others is that the streamers can now choose who they wanna choose to stream, and I believe let's see. I believe that the next one I'm gonna try. Okay, I have an idea of who I think I want to stream, but yeah, I'm gonna try keeping a little bit more balance with the streams per se. I'm not gonna give priority to the top seeded team. I'm gonna save that for round 4. I'm gonna try giving it to other teams as well today. Also, I'm gonna try using the buttons that I found a website with. I think it's gonna be a little bit. I think it's gonna be amusing. If anyone's paying attention, I'm gonna play the song right now. You tell me if you guys think it's a little bit too loud or not. Just give me a heads up. Okay, that button is a no. Oh, this one's a good one. I need to save the sounds later for the for the thing. Let's just put the transition back. I'm not gonna forget this time. In the meantime, I'm gonna. Okay, with only one more match remaining from round one, we have New Octo beating Small Fry with 3-0. We have Team Maya Boladão beating Team Neo BR with 2-1. And the Top Squids versus Painting on 7 still undecided. As far as I can tell, I will be choosing. I mean, I still need the confirmation of this match to confirm that the confirm about the last remainings. So I still need to know who will win the thing. So Shalom can update so I can actually call out the stream I'm gonna be doing next. Because of that, I wanna do one thing, which is yeah. Oh boy. If Splatoon 3 ever comes out, please include the system where um, the rooms don't need it to be added as a friend. You just make it like in Smash with room ID or something. Also, I was trying in the meantime just put the brackets on the stream itself, but once I increased the size of it, it was not allowing me to actually just display. It was just showing the logo of the of Google Chrome. Okay, we have confirmation. I will be doing Killing Squad versus Team Maya Boladão. Okay. Okay, let me just add them and we'll begin shortly. So, 1, 3, 5. Boy. Oh, I guess not. I got caught off. Okay. Scratch that. Let's see. I'm gonna be okay. Painting on 7. Ha! Okay, let's go back. Send friend request. I'm gonna delete. No, not here, not here. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, 1. Okay, 0, 2, 2, 9, 2, 6. 4307. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Choosing the stream is all nice and good, but it is very chaotic because we have to consider the future matches according to the rules we have speculated for round number 4. Okay, next time I'm gonna add everyone from one team and that's gonna be it. Where is it? Where is it? Blame the streamer because he can't friend request people correctly and will delete the ones that he just added because it's faster on the screen. Anyway, let's go for the once again Computer Cebola, but now versus Painting 07. I once again apologize for the delay. This is gonna be a sound effect for myself. Okay, that wasn't very much dramatic. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go for this one. Continuing the streak with the I'm not gonna forget. I was about to forget. Yep, here we go. Let's change the thing again. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. Oh yeah, you said I needed to turn down the game audio. Okay. Okay, I just turned down the game audio. It should be working just fine. Bill, if you think it's still a little bit too high, you can still comment on that. Anyhow, round two, match number one, Splat Zones. Let's see, we have an E-leader coming in with a Junior. Double Bone Junior, very powerful beacons. Let's see. The buckets on the tank, trying to go for the flank on the left blocker. E-leader right now finding the rank. The Junior takes an assist over the, I believe it was with the E-leader. The Platypus is trying their best to get a splashdown first in match. The Captain with much more ease. They're trying the Booyah to figure out. There's one bucket waiting a little bit before it drops. The Booyah and the splashdown seem pretty nice, but it don't capture zone just yet. The Junior's staying power is to be recognized. The Platypus ignores the Junior that wasn't to know him. The Platypus trying to go fake zone and get the kills. The Platypus is on a very streak of kills on the right side. It gets the kill, but the Junior goes down on the left side, unfortunately. The bubble's from the E-leader bubble, actually. I just realized it's not the mine one that the bubble is using. So those jumps are going to be very fast. But this map is pretty short. Meaning that just placing a beacon will be that thing. We always appreciate a fast beacon. But you don't need two names. I think one name is already good enough. The Gal is pretty much pressed over the lane. It's the only one alive from the invaders. There's two sharks in the zone. The Junior and the Brush. It gets the Junior down. The Brush is trying to avoid the Booyah Bomb. The bucket construction splat bombs together with the structure from the Brush. The Junior, the E-leader gets the Gal with a very good snipe. And an unfortunate trade for from the Bucket's pressuring the right locker, trying to throw Rain on the zone. A little bit too early because they had control of the zone. It's just applying a little bit more pressure. Sploosh doesn't see the bucket and goes right side all the way. Unfortunately, on that 2v1, one of them will be go down. Sploosh go for the splashdown, takes control of the zone. The Booyah Bomb coming in. If pressure does not, but the brush takes down to Sploosh. And on a trade with the... Sorry. And 53 Gal gets the last. Clappers is ready to splashdown, trying to get the zone. The leader couldn't get the splashdown kill, but the Clappers gets the junior. They don't have armor just yet. Bucket gets the pressure away, putting the Clappers away, and getting another kill. I think it was a little bit of a working together really, because we saw a little bit of a noise. There's a Bucket alone on the right side of the zone. They can't do that much. The Bucket goes down. The junior and the Gal are just respawning right up. The Gal is the only one alive. Trying to go back to the zone. The Booyah is a little bit too early. There is no other pressure to support. The Splat almost gets killed. They have prepared for the push of the Gal. They used armor. The Gal and the Clappers are on the left side of the map. The Clapper doesn't have splashdown yet. It gets the trade with the brush, but it's not good enough because commentators need to control back to the zone in order to win. The Bucket's pressure is high. It pushes a little bit of the junior, but it seems that the junior prefers to just stay safe instead of confronting the Bucket. It's a 1v1 Bucket going on the left side. The brain Bucket Daniel gets the splash. Is the one victorious. Clappers has the splashdown, trying to approach the zone to do a splashdown. Daniel tries to go for the splashdown cancel. It doesn't work that well. Maybe for one click. Clappers gets another kill with the Daniel, the Octobrush. The junior gets splat. It's just like a massacre on the zone on the left side. One splashing over the other. Elite is well secure on their snipe. The Bucket jumps in front of the Gal and the E-leader securely gets the kill. Let me just see one thing. That's a stealth jump on the E-leader. Okay. But did I see a lot of runs? That was just my impression. Yeah, I couldn't check fast enough. Painting 07, he killed the lead with a little bit of penalty. The splashdown almost gets the pick on the zone. The E-leader gets the jump from the Clapper jumping into the zone. The Gal is the only one alive left on the left side of the zone according to Painting 07's point of succession. Gal pushes the E-leader away a little bit, gets the kill, but the brush securely gets the bucket away to the zone. The Booyah is a little bit dangerous, but unfortunately this push was there on the right side of the zone to press the brush as well and secure a little bit of penalty for Painting 07. With 3 seconds remaining, it's just the last time they can push, and the suction pushes the way would technically get the kill, but it's not gonna be enough, and Painting 07 gets the first victory of the match. "19 kills plus assists from the junior, with very good coordination and synchronization from Painting 07's teammates. Nice job." Now we're going for Sturgeon Shipyard Splat Zones. This map, beacons can do actually perform quite well, although they would be needed to place on the right side that goes directly into the far right of the zone when you're pushing in, because otherwise it would be just like more effective for you to jump on your E-leader per se, and if you put a beacon on your own snipe, it is helpful, and it depends on the enemy team if they can actually spot the beacon and shred it before it can actually stab them in the back. What did you say, Callie? What did you say that's the strategy? Thank you. Now with double backliner from Painting 07 and with 3 times the amount of splashdowns, can Complicated secure the victory? Well, it seems that the majority of the match is just gonna happen on the drop of Painting 07 with only the buckets having fun in the zone. Daniel gets the digital bucket quite easily on the right side of the zone. Nice pressuring the spinner from the other side. The headers are having a little bit difficult against the Sploosh. It goes down to the Sploosh. The Sploosh is going for the E-Leader's blood. It doesn't get the pick. I believe the E-Leader was trying to do something regarding how the Sploosh was gonna push up, but unfortunately the camera didn't quite catch all the perspective, so it sounded weird, like, why did that happen? But it's understandable, this match can be really laggy. And the splashdown gets another victim with the brush going down. A pure bomb defense seems a little bit over-exaggerated. And you don't need more than a main. A main is like the maximum already you can do, a sub is the minimum. Bucket and brush securely gets the zone, and once again, Complicated is being put a lot under pressure. They have double backline, which means they have more range. They have shown quite well fighting against backline if I say on a 1v1, but because of the aggression of the bucket and the Octobrush, Complicated doesn't seem to be able to securely challenge the backliners, and it's just hard for them to do anything apart of splashdown in the zone. They buy time with their splashdowns, but it's not gonna be enough. Oh! Complicated managed to get almost a full wipe, except for the heavy. That was a little bit of an overkill. You lost a special just trying to get this one person. But but I guess Sploosh can get that farm the special pretty fast. So okay, so I was right. They had a. Can we get a replay on that, please? The curling kill are always amusing to see. Complicated seems to secure the second matchup of the zone pretty well once they notice that if the backline cannot position well against them, they can just easily push back. Now that they learn how to fight against them. With only the Octobrush alive from Painting 07, they can secure the last 15 points of the zone. Not 15 seconds, which is a little bit faster. It's the last push. Can the Octobrush get to the zone quickly and neutralize it? I guess. And it's the first match. It's the first victory for Columbia Cebola. Last one is gonna be the decisive one. Can they get 2-1, or will Painting 07 get the victory back? Now, recommendation tip regarding gear is that I don't defend and I will not attack people that choose their own gear, but I will like give my 2 cents of what people do with those gears. So, when I mention about the pure bomb defense, it is too much. We do see the graphics regarding what you can actually survive, but not necessarily is gonna help you that much, that amount of bomb defense. Regarding the E-Leader with 2 pures of sub power up, does that make the beacons fast? But again, you are losing on the MPU, Ink Saver main, and a quick super jump that could actually be a little bit more helpful. Stealth jump not necessarily is helpful that much, because even if you jump to your own beacon, the person that's probably shredding is probably gonna see your spawn because it's a proximity, not like completely stealthless. And the 3 run speed subs are recommended for like Shalendorf, where you actually have to run over the map. Um, yeah, the ink saver main now is being shown on the leader side. Once again, we're gonna go for a map with 2 zones that need to be painted in order to maintain the control. The Splush is being a little bit more cautious this time because the Splush knows the range disadvantage in an open field, and he knows that E-Leader is watching quite naturally the cross. Bucket pops in the armor, trying to get the one who just went to the CPS, I think it was the platform. The CBS is trying to apply a little bit more pressure as much as they can. Wait a second. Look at that. You have the ink saver main jacket off. Okay, Japanese is just here. This is a nice touch. Splashdown is being used to survive. It's also to protect the jump, but it's also a splashdown jump. The Splush has the advantage given the amount of damage he has to take, and he takes down pretty easily all the CBS. 2 remaining. They get this up for the first time. The bubbles are coming in, but the E-Leader is exposed at the bottom on the far right. It's not actually a good idea for the back line to drop. Even if you're just popping bubbles, you can easily just throw them a little bit up so they fall down easily by the time they reach the zone. Bucket's trying to get the zone, but the brush is just so much aggression at the bottom of the side. It gets the kill with the splashdown and pushes Painting 07 a little bit more back. Penalty is going down. They can actually get the lead. The Bucket's painting the zone with the Splush going behind and trying to get the kill. I actually lost my sense of like the side of the spawn. It's a little bit confusing. I don't know if the Bucket is playing or the Bucket is trying to survive. Yeah, I already lost that sense. The E-Leader once again is in a very tight spot. They managed to do a little bit damage so the Brush could finish him off, but still, Painting 07 has the big defended with 75 points and a 13 penalty. The Bucket dropped, but unfortunately for the CBS, the Bucket was there to also support it. It was kind of the opposite, but I couldn't put the straight. Here comes another splashdown trying to catch zone. Thunder Days managed to secure both zones again, putting on more time over Thunder Days. Now, Painting 07 has the control of the zone. They have less penalty. They might actually get below the 70 points mark. Here comes the match. The CBS needs to pay attention. It kinda doesn't. The E-Leader saves the day. They get the lead. Here comes another round of bubbles, but the splashdown is gonna destroy all the bubbles and it's not gonna be good enough. It's not a splashdown jump just yet, so E-Leader is safe to shoot, but he missed the shot. I think the portion of the ink from the Bucket threw him off, so that's why he couldn't hit the shot. Splush had a splashdown, but unfortunately couldn't use safely in the zone. 57 points and 59 are still not exactly the end of the game. Both teams can actually still get. Here comes a splashdown trying to get their own zone. They fall back a little bit. The Buckets almost managed to recap the zone. Successfully it does. But the Splush is just not stop painting the side of the net. It was a little bit risky on the side of the Bucket. Jumping into 2v1. Getting that kill on the Splush was crucial. But unfortunately, even with 2 zones, the Splush cannot paint the zones for a very long time. And Painting 07 easily managed to recap both zones in the first flash. With the hammer being smacked down on the floor, it gets 2 kills. The Bucket is just behind him, but of course, he wants to play safe so he doesn't die to the range of the end of the animation hammer. We're trying to see a flank from the Splush on the left side, but it was easily stopped by Painting 07. There are no flanks, it's just one push coming in and one respawning. They have less than 15 seconds. They need to neutralize both zones in order to go to the overtime. The splashdown gets the furthest one, doesn't get the leader just yet. It gets two, it gets three people down. Can they actually secure the zone? They need to recap it. They need to recap it. It's going to overtime. The splashdown securely guarantees the overtime. They just need to push the bucket away. If the leader's coming on the top left, bucket drops, gets the kill. Leader secures the zone. They don't need to recap both on the Painting 07 side, but Complicated does need to do that. It's very tight. Here comes the hammer. The hammer fails. The sploosh gets another kill with the curling. It's tight. It's a 2v3. The bucket gets 2 kills. Come on, Daniel. You just need to recap one zone now. Just need to recap and don't die to the sploosh. It goes down to the sploosh. How long is this overtime now? And it's going for Painting 07. GG's for Painting 07. That was a very, very tense end of the match. Even though I have a horn for how do I say? I have a, I mean, it's a cheerful horn. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's go for this one. Yeah, I think it was fitting. Okay, now I am going to need to check the the challenge. Let's have a look. So I streamed Clumbitatus twice. Not by choice. I was actually very tired on my thing. I'm not gonna delete them again because it seems that I've done this mistake plenty of times. Okay. Okay, we just finished round number 2. I see that. Okay, I'm gonna call it on Grisco Squad and Bootleg. I'm gonna call it streamers. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're gonna start round 3 in just a few minutes. As long as I can get the password from Grisco Squad or Bootleg. Let's see. Can I get the... Can I get the password, please? Okay, while I wait for the password, the results were Team Maya Boladão versus Killing Squad won with a 3-0. Small Fry lost to Splat Squad with a 3-0. We just saw Painting 07 with a 2-1, very tight matches. Grisco Squad beats New Octo with a 3-0, and Bootleg beats Top Squids with a 3-0. Okay, 12-12. Got the password. Perfect. Now we're just gonna be waiting a little bit on the people to settle the room because now I believe I was the 5th one to join. Let's see. Now here's the thing. I do recommend Painting 07 or Complitators to rewatch the very end of that match because I couldn't see what actually was the decisive moment for the victory of Painting 07 or what happened to actually result into the overtime per se, like what was the strategy going behind it. But it's definitely very good learning material for sure. Imagine putting this sound over the end of the overtime. Oh, moments. Do you have anything that you would like to say for this match? Thank you. Those are wise words. Navi, do you have anything you like to say? Okay, I'm listening. Okay, bye. Oh yeah, that's what the horn I was looking for. Oh yeah. Is my audience still alive watching me? Glad to have all of you here with me today. We're just waiting on one last person to join the room. But yeah, this is a pretty. I think this might be the best day of the tournament so far. I lost 4 people. That means I'm doing a bad job or a good job? Probably a bad job. Probably a bad job. I gained 8. I gained 2 people. 2 people are back here. Okay, let's close the unnecessary things I have on my PC. Bootleg seems to be a little bit slow today, don't you think? Yeah, that's a mystery for sure. That was unnecessary. Okay. Oh, we have also this one. And the last one to join is Lena. Thank you, Lena, for joining the match. I'm gonna transition back to the thing so I don't forget this time because I'm having a blast with these horns. Don't you think, Mary? Don't you think these horns are a blast? Thank you, Marie. Maria and Khaled, do you think that you both have the same voice because I am too lazy to get a very nice soundboard for you guys? Anyway, now here's the thing. If you didn't see the last 3 days where these teams fought, their comp was mostly consisting of Bucket, CDS. I forgot. I mean, that's... trying to remember. They didn't have... They had a Charger or Heavy, for sure. Bamboo sometimes. Trying to remember the 4th one. Okay, starting the match, we have Fire Fiend, we have Charles Lusher Nouveau, and Zap and CDS on the left side. And on the right side, we have Heavy, Splat Roller, CDS, and NZAP as well. This is indeed a very different comp we saw last time. No K-Pros this time. Actually, I've been seeing a lot of people not using K-Pros this whole tournament, with Lena standing still for a few moments. Okay, now back on track. Heavy is being pressured by the Bucket, but the CDS almost managed to get the kill. They still have control of the zone. Fire Fiend is just going back a little bit. they're 2 down over their snipe. They don't have control of the bridge, neither Bootleg, neither Bristol, but the advantage does go for Bootleg. With 2 specials coming in from both sides, it's just a matter of waiting who is gonna pull the trigger first. And it appears to be the CDS with the brain, and the Bootleg was just waiting for that to do an armor. The Heavy managed to get a trade right here against the bucket, but the CDS is the only one remaining from Bootleg. They might actually lose the zone here, but Bootleg needs to just remember to don't lose focus and keep the pressure on. Just don't be reckless. Don't feed. Giga's now having a good advantage as a charger on the right side of the map. The Heavy is far away from the range. The flat roller almost gets killed, but he cancels Speedway on the shot. It's just Anzardino with the CDS. The ends up is just respawning. The Heavy having control this time over the bridge, watching the bucket flanking on the right and avoiding the shots from the charger. They're pushing from both sides, both from the left tree and the right tree. The Heavy has to back up in order to survive the rain a little bit, double rain for fact. The charger is using bomb rush trying to get, but unfortunately leaving the bridge was just enough for the bucket to get control of the bridge and cap both zones. The raid was a little bit panicky, it could have gone both ways, but luckily Daniel wasn't alone and could survive and not get splattered by Grisco Squad. BNQ here trying to charge his armor for his teammates, close enough, almost gets picked by the Carbo on the left side. It's charging the arm, it's trying to pressure the Carbo, the roller as much as he can. There's a lot of people on the left tree. It doesn't get any trades, it got an assist, but it's not going to be enough to take control back of the zone or the security of the map. The range is destroyed by the track roller. Bootleg this time seems to have much more control of the map and a little bit more turf compared to last time. Remember, Capo is not actually one of the most recommended weapons because it can't paint, but the CDS does paint a lot more, especially with rain. CDS goes down to the Heavy. Heavy trying to get a pick with the Speedway so he can actually help trying to retake both zones. It's a little bit tricky, it's evading quite well the shot. I have an idea. If I have to put a Stingray again for the next few matches of the tournament, I'm just gonna press ZL so I can see where is the Heavy aiming. CDS and the Firefang are the last ones remaining. CDS can easily pressure the charger, but it's choosing quite well to pressure just the zone so it doesn't lose the penalty. Here comes the bucket sneakily pressuring the CDS, but they managed to trade. That's actually a good advantage for this for Bootleg. Managed to get the bucket down so early. Briscoe manages to get secure control of the zone once again. Heavy is in a little bit of a tight spot. It can't actually get close to zone. They start throwing range in order to get the left tree zone. The bomb rush is also coming, trying to pressure the roller. CDS managed to get the pick on the Carbo on the roller, but it's unfortunately gonna stop right there. And Bootleg managed to secure the zone control very smoothly with the charger pretty much on the other side of the enemy base and not being able to safely retreat. 20 seconds remaining on the clock. Lina and the Heavy Daniel are on the secure control of the bridge. The Firefang is having some difficulties trying to pressure. Lina gets the charger off guard. It falls back a little bit. It's now changing its target for the bucket that was almost getting the zone, but it's gonna be a little bit hard for now to control the zone from Bristol. It gets with the bomb rush, but the charger also goes down without finishing that bomb rush. Oh, sorry. The end up was out of the bomb rush. And it's gonna be first game for Bootleg team. One thing I need to do is to blink because I think I'm not blinking and my eye starts to hurt. Nice first match with a lot of armors for sure. 12 from each side. But yeah, pretty well balanced. My biggest tip I think was would be go to Gigas with The charger, like, you... I don't understand how you got there, but... It must have been like a perfect storm for you to get to the other side of the enemy team. And the... I understand the rush for going back to the zone. Um, with the last few seconds, but Lina could have easily gotten this the kill on you regardless of the bucket pushing in, because I think that they call out the bucket and then Lina had to back up try to 3v1 the bucket. Now I also have a tip for Daniel, because I still think that Stingray was very risky, because even if you succeed, you don't have much range after the person in the zone, and they can easily go right and left. It was a little bit weird. Um, nice maneuvers from both the Splat Roller and the CDS. From CDS from Grisco Squad and Splat Roller from Bootleg. Definitely very good. Now, second match, we're going to skip a pavilion, the mirror map. Some consider that has some sort of a disadvantage. I can see why, but it's a little bit more complicated than that. Bootleg is maintaining the build from the previous match. Grisco Squad is now going for the heavy instead of the fire theme. Grisco Squad securely managed to take out the backline, but Bootleg was the one closer to controlling the zone, and the bucket is now going to start sharking. But unfortunately, challenging the CDS is going to be a little bit hard for the bucket, so staying safe and trying to pressure slowly is going to be the best option. It does and secure the zone with that well-placed lane. Bootleg is now trying to take back control of the zone. It's doing a little bit slower, understandable. Here comes the rain with an armor combo. Nice big, nicely done. The Splat Roller gets one kill without the splashdown. The splashdown was just for keeping pressure. Trying to get the jump, that is probably going to be a little bit crucial. It gets the jump, but he ends up gets the kill on the Splat Roller. Nice pick from Daniel over there, securing control of basically the mid, but unfortunately they still have to do a lot of penalties in order to get the lead right now. The CDS goes down to a very well placed flag bomb. Nazi's managed to get a double right there. Very crucial for Grisco Squad, because now Bootleg has to retreat with both Lina, Danzak, and Thais, the roller, having barely any range to contest most of the weapons from Grisco Squad. But after I say that, here comes all the specials, armor, and I think I saw Rain, and here, no, Rain's coming in right now. Armor, splashdown, and the Ray, and they managed to secure the zone from Grisco Squad. Nice coordination right there. Not only with the specials, but just with the 1v1 split. Bucket or CDS trying to pressure Lina. It's CDS coming in. CDS has the bigger advantage. There's a jump. I believe it's it was the roller. It doesn't get splattered by the splat bomb, but the roller managed to do a lot of damage with a little bit no wings. They just need a little bit more points in order to get the lead. It's only the heavy, and the Booyah Bomb is not going to be able to neutralize it, and the lead goes to Bootleg on the second match. Now Daniel goes down on a 1v1 heavy battle over there. Bootleg is securely is aware of the disadvantage they just got, but it's important to maintain calm to regain the zone. Now, pretty much, nice choice of users to using the Booyah Bomb to survive and pressure mid. But now they have any specials on both teams, and they're chewed down. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. Heavy takes down the Splat Roller, but unfortunately it's gonna be a 2v1. Bootleg managed to get the control of the zone, and he just gets the pick on the end of that. I think I actually lost kind of the point there on my head. I had completely on the other side. Gigas and Navis trying to secure control of mid so they don't lose any more turf that they can actually afford. They have to hold the zone for a very long time in order to get the victory here. Here comes another raid from the heavy. It almost gets the CDS, but he's managing to throw a little bit of range, and they're just 6 points away. They don't lose the they don't lose the control, and they are getting in on the last 25 seconds. They get the lead right there. Anzardinho gets almost a pick on the heavy. Nice pick from the heavy. It's just now the CDS coming from mid. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. You almost felt, but it's gonna be Bristol Squad with well-maintained control of the zone on the last 30 seconds. Whew, I'm losing my voice. Very well deserved, man. This was actually a much better, well-controlled turf match from Grisco Squad. Given that not only were they able to safely push back from their spawn, but also maintain control of the zone most of the time. I think that there could be something that could pinpoint the exact point where Grisco Squad is starting to get the more turf and control, but definitely a much better performance from Grisco Squad compared to the first match. So now we're going to round 3 of match 3, round 3. Well, that was anticlimactic. This week's sponsor for this tournament is brought to you by Purified Drinking Water, the best drink you can ever have in your life. Water. Drink safely. Drink responsibly. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, regardless of the winner of this match, I'm gonna use the Fatality sound from Mortal Kombat once the match ends, because I wanna use that sound. Okay, so we seem to be a little bit on a different perspective now, because I see a Jet Squelcher from bootleg, something we don't see, but I guess the strategy is basically charging as much ray as possible and being a ray bar. But this is gonna be a little bit hard since it's less facing power. That was a very well played, even though bootleg lost someone over the splashdown. The attempt on getting the splash with the rock and roll was pretty well performed. Now, Anzardinho was having a little bit of a struggle trying to get the kill over the jet. That actually caused a little bit of pressure on the match. And now Lina doing a swimming on the side over there. I'm pretty sure that was quite funny to see. I wasn't expecting to see that much. Okay, 2 specials from Bootleg, 2 specials from Grisco Squad. It's pretty tight. The lead is still on Bootleg's hand. They can actually... it's still gonna be on both sides. They throw both specials just yet. Both teams. They don't get the control of the zone, but Nevis managed to securely get the kill over the Jax culture, and Lina gets the kill over the bucket. Now only the CDS remaining. It's gonna be a CDS ditto on their street. Anzardinho backs down a little bit, trying to secure a jump for his teammate and to survive the splat rocket, which was probably getting a double, and we just witnessed that moment. Now here comes the wave from Bootleg. They have 50 points already secured, only another half coming in. The bucket is trying to go for the long flank right now. gets a little bit stuck on the wall. I think the CDS sees it, and the Kraken is already, the splat roll is not able to reach. It gets the kill over the bucket. Crystal Squad now uses armor, trying to secure another push. They're using Booyah Bomb and armor to secure it. They only need one more quarter to win. Bootleg needs just a little bit more. Here comes the shooter trying to get control of the zone. It's only the splat roller remaining. I actually wanted to just say that I was calling for a lot of times carbon or Kraken splat roller by mistake. But because the way she basically behaves like a Kraken from the team, I'm gonna just call it. Gristle Squad managed to securely get control of the zone, remaining only 15 points to Bootleg to win. Although Google is gonna go down for the steam rate from the Jet Sculpture. That was a very important deal, given that for Bootleg to lose control over the previous time, getting the splat roller kill was pretty crucial, given the aggression that weapon has on the field. 2 shots, 2 remaining, gets another kill. The heavy and another one, but unfortunately the heavy has a little bit more far away and gets the kill over Bootleg. It's only the CDS right now. They are gonna lose lead right now. They need to remain calm because it is still doable to win. It's just a matter of play safe. Heavy's gonna stingray, trying to put away people from the zone. They get the neutralization. It's only the carbon splashed up, but it's not gonna be enough to control the zone. And Bootleg and Gristle Squad wins the match. I told her we'd do it regardless of the winner. That was very tight. Very, very tight. Well, that's gonna be it for round number 3. We're now just one match remaining. One round remaining. Oof, that was rough. Updates on the other teams. We have New Octo beating Splat Squad with a 3-0 result. And I forgot to do the transition. Because no one wants to see that. Okay, so we have New Octo beating Splat Squad with a 3-0. Colambiteiros da Cebola beating Killing Squad with a 3-0 as well. Grisco Squad with a 2-1 on Bootleg, as we just seen. Team Maya Boladão versus Top Squids with a 2-1, and we're just waiting on Neo BR versus Painting 07 results. Now let's see. According to what I have mostly done, I probably should. Stream. Okay, so let's see. We have Grisco Squad, but I already did them. Painting 07, already did them. I'm gonna go for Killing Squad and Small Fry, or Bootleg versus New Octo. Let's see. I'm gonna wait on Jagadiash to see what he wants. Okay, he wants to go for the Top Squids. I'm gonna go for Small Fry. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Small Fry. Oh. Oh yeah, Um, it seems that uh, I don't know what's happening on the PB per se. They have the choice to either KO easily and I stream later or not. So it's gonna be me and you watching the the counter reach zero. To be fair, I have to say that it is pretty tight because I knew that I had to spectate people that didn't have the stream just yet. So I was looking at okay, I haven't actually spectated much of Small Fry and others, so I called out okay, I'm gonna stream you guys. But at the end, I think I might have screwed up on the second one because I wasn't paying much attention of the both parties that were playing. So yeah. Let's see what other buttons do I have here. Okay. I don't know where that is from. Okay, that's a good one. I wasn't expecting it to be that that high. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, I don't want to test this one here. Okay, I found a good one. I was expecting a little bit more so. We have Hadouken, this is Sparta. Quality time with what? Nope. I have no idea what the fuck that was. I'm just putting another sound. That was a weird sound. Ugh, this is... It will be done, my lord. Where is that from? No, there's a good combo. Okay. Loved it. Anyway, let's get this next match on the go. Unfortunately, it's just gonna be the second and third one. We don't know who won the first one, unfortunately. I could actually... Nah, let's keep it as a surprise. Let's keep it as a surprise. For myself as well. I don't know what I'm jumping into anyway. Now I have fucked the shit out of my head and I can't get it out of... Anyway, Splat Zone on Wahoo. This is an interesting map because it's the only one with a circular zone. And of course, everyone just mentions that when they go into this map because it's the only thing they can first think of when playing this map. Now, we saw Painting 07 with E-Leader, Brush, Bucket, and Gal. Are we gonna see something similar again versus Splat Squad? Or are you gonna see something different? I see the Pentium 7 drop the E-Leader for the Jet Scorcher spamming missiles. Yes, with the special charge, I see. Okay. Solid comps on both teams. Recommendation already for this blue, even though it's a very tight beginning of the match for both teams. No one actually managed to safely control the zone. Splat Squad goes 2 down right now. It's a 2v2 stew, but the Splash Wall and the Brush are having so much control of the match. The NZ securely gets the kill on the Octobird. The Booyah Bomb almost get the kill on the NZ. That was very clutch. That was very clutch. Trying to get now control of last. The NZ securely does that. They control the zone. A possible flank from the bucket. The NZ, weirdly enough, takes a little bit of time to see, but in the end gets the splat. The hammer tries to reach up to one as fast as possible. Does that. The Booyah Bomb is gonna be used, but it's not gonna do much damage because it was probably intentional for tapping the zone, so it wasn't improvisation for getting the damage. The Gal gets the kill on the Sploosh that was probably trying to do a sneaky, but still there is a roller just respawning and a bomb point. Do they have any beacon? They have a beacon on the left glass. I think it was just placed there, and another one over there. There are 2 beacons went up. Can Pentium 7 shred those beacons and stop them from pushing? Installing basically all 4 of Pentium 7. Splat Squad coming in, secure, neutralizing, and capping the zone. But unfortunately the roller gets into a 4 or 3v1 and it goes down, losing a little bit of the aggression from the Splat Squad side. The Rain almost managed to neutralize the Booyah securely paints over the remaining green parts of the match. The Splash Wall was a little bit careless over there if the teammate was paying attention, but the Sharking is well on point, although the RNG from both weapons was not cooperating, neither from the Gal, neither from the Sploosh. They avoid each other for a second, and the Bucket gets the kill on the Sploosh. That was a very close call. That turning bomb could actually have killed. Ballpoint gets the kill on the Bucket on Daniel, but it dies on the hands of most likely. I don't know if that was a trade or not. That doesn't do. Pentium 7 securely getting more points than the leader over Splat Squad. The ballpoint goes back, going from right glass. They splash down a little bit early onto the combat because it gave him time to put them away. There's someone probably sharking on left glass, but the Sploosh decided to pressure a little bit over the knife. The Gal gets the kill, the Brush eats the hammer, and they securely recap the zone, applying a 27 Roller's a little bit too aggressive over there, almost getting killed by the Bucket. The Bucket does get the splash. The Sploosh is sharply on the right side of the zone, throwing a little bit of curling, but it's not going to do that much. Because now the Sploosh is exposed and it's just gonna... Oh! They didn't manage to cancel the splash down. It's still anyone's game. Splat Squad has the control now of the point. It's losing a little bit of the penalty that it just regained. They need to make sure the Raid doesn't recap the zone. But unfortunately, they don't seem to be able to... And they lose control of the zone. It was a little bit hard. They need a little more... The Splat Bomb almost gets the kill on the roller. But the Bucket stops any type of push even before they happen. Here comes this push going for the splashdown, trying to destroy the wall. Very well placed wall from the Gal, because we see that this push did that placing effectively. So the Gal was actually smart in placing that wall to protect Now this push doesn't have much it can do. It was already being called out, and it's very exposed. They both need to recontrol the zone. It gets a very nice hit over the Bucket. It's gonna splash down to control the zone, but it's just gonna be able to neutralize. You need to get the Jet Scorcher, but the burst is a little bit more aggressive. Now the brush is the only one on field with the bucket just jumping in. It's only the brush now. It's only the brush. It cancels the splash down from the roller. Here comes the hammer. Don't die to the hammer. You can actually get the victory over here at Splash Spot. Ah, it's gonna be it. It's gonna be it for this match. And Painting 07 gets one victory. We don't know who won the first match, but it was quite interesting to see that one brush at the very end manages to secure the zone. And I think, if my memory is correct, Painting 07 didn't have the Ink Saver main. Okay, before we continue, I'd like to point out two things. I'm not trying to say... Yeah, let's go back to the argument for the gears, because here's the thing. Sploosh with two mains of Ink Saver main, it's a little overdue. Because you don't need that much of Ink Saver main on such of a fire rate weapon. Even though it's splat zones and you have to guarantee the control of the zone, you're not gonna lose turf that fast to require Ink Saver main. You can actually put a little bit of other gears. Let's see, what else did I remember seeing? Honestly, I can't remember because the Ink Saver main was such a big fuzz that caught my attention. But yeah, okay, another one. The splashdown doesn't need to be used strictly to get control of the zone every time, because one of the advantages of playing Sploosh, as I said a little bit before, is that you paint a lot. And it's a little bit contradictory, because what I'm saying is that you don't need to play objective every time. So you don't need to be afraid of using your splashdown to get the kills, even though people might actually cancel your splashdown. By pressuring them, not by flanking, but pressuring them, you can easily get the people behind you to pay. Oh yeah, I remember another one. Ends up does have more advantage with the run speed. Okay. No stuff. Do we have stuff there? No, drop roll on the bucket. First control is going to go for Painting 07. Luckily no one died to the alpha one over on the left side. Here comes the Booyah Bomb from SplatPoint. Someone sharking on the left. Nice finishing from the bucket, waiting for the missiles to be thrown to be exposed into the pit over there on the right side. But now the bucket is having some issues trying to get not in control of the gun, and it's almost gets killed by the SplatPoint, and I know it's a very easy thing to do. Okay, I actually want to take this. If I'm not mistaken. Here comes the bubble from the edge. We're trying to secure. Oh! We have a DC on my screen. One of the buckets from Painting 07 has disconnected from the match, and now is considered a 4v3. And I can actually take that as a bucket. Over the end zap. Wait, I think it's a redo match. Yeah, they're gonna ask to redo. You know what that means? We're gonna see another match. Technically, I streamed 3 matches, even though one was a DC. Yeah. So, rules for DC, I was not familiarized a little bit because some tournaments change a little bit from time to time. But yeah, we have to see both teams playing with the same weapons and same gear. Wait. Did they just give up? They did. I think they did. Well, now we just have to wait for the... I presume they're not going to a different lobby because of lag. Let's have a look. They're a little bit lost in what they're doing. Oh yeah, I need to turn off the media. Can I actually redo the thing? Let's see if I can clip it. No, clip it. Let's see. They're asking for the time and I don't think they know. Yeah, no, I don't have it. We're gonna see another match. And I just realized that my sounds are actually garbage on the mic. That's cool. Yeah. Well, I'm checking the chat regardless. In the meantime, we have to wait. Oh, actually, in the meantime, we can actually wait. Did they? Let's see. Discord, can you please go up my screen? Nice math. Okay, regardless of what they are deciding to do, 2 things. First, the first thing is that the results, apart from this match, already out. We have Team Neo BR losing to Top Squids with a 3-0. We have Grisco Squad beating Team Maya Boladão with a 3-0. We have Killing Squad winning over Small Fry with a 2-1. And we're just waiting on the results of the third match. Okay, we have the Bootleg versus New Octo just came out, 3-0. The only thing that... The other thing I can actually tell was that Paint 07 actually beat Splat Squad on the first match that we did not see. In the meantime, I'm gonna try crashing on people's room. Just putting. Well, I'm just gonna put the music back. Yes, I am muted. Okay, so this is the end of the tournament. These are the final results. We have Grisco Squad, the victorious, won all 4 days, if I remember correctly. This was a pretty fun tournament to stream and to watch. I like to thank Gigas for the organization. You did quite well. You deserve a round of applause. Congratulations to all teams that managed to play. You guys did well. I hope you don't think my commentary was trash. I don't have anything against any team. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit biased because of some matches, because I do feel that sometimes I feel that I'm cheering for a team over the other. It is quite obvious when you rewatch it, especially the team knows which one I'm talking about. But I try to keep myself. I think all the teams were very well deserved of their victories, and they play pretty well. My commentaries were more on the critique side because like I wanna try to improve as much as I can, even though I'm busy with my own team and such. So it gets a little bit hard to get it back in much in contact with the community. But yeah, the stream also didn't correct my thing because I didn't do this. Anyway, you can pretend you watch my stuff. Now is a much better way to see. I'm just gonna glance over one more time because uh, I also was the first time using OBS over this month. So yeah, it was a nice tool, and I learned how to do proper settings and everything. Hope Gigas will give me the opportunity to stream future matches. It was pretty fun. Thank you very much that was watching. I'll see you guys on the next tournament. Bye everyone.